Shalom, everybody. So today we're going to be doing a video on precautions on the land. I think the last one we did was off the land, and right now we're getting ready to move our camper over to the other side of the land. And Samson. And right now my husband is lowering the camper onto the truck. Let's see what he got to say. It should be all the way lowered now. Yep.
Shalom, everybody. So this is going to be about the precautionary measures on the land today. As you see, we're hooking up the camper. We're about to move it deeper into our little hide space. Right now we're pretty much on our game portion of the land where we come out and everything's all cleared and where all the deer and stuff be at. But we're taking it further inside because everything's going crazy, as we all know. We're going to make sure we're more concealed, just in case. You come back here, you won't just see us. You got to go further in. So we're going to pause it for now and go and get this thing moved over. We'll be back to you in a second. Yep, there we go, we're moving it. Here go our trusty boat in case we ever gotta get off the land and hit that water.
Okay, so keep coming back, but you need to turn the camper, turn your wheel towards the left a little bit.
Like that?
Yeah, you're doing good. Good, turn right a little, turn right. Okay.
Tree branch or root.
Yeah, you got it.
You ain't over back there.
Huh?
You run you over.
Oh, you ain't gonna run me over. I love me. I know you do too, but you know.
See you later.
What you say?
It's a tree right there. I probably gotta cut it down. You about the camper?
Let me see which tree you talking about. I think it's the root you're hitting.
I keep hitting that tree. It's a little tree. Can you see it now?
Are you hitting at the very top? Because on the sides, you're not touching it.
Also.
Say it again.
Third. our left is a little tree.
Samson, Solomon. All right, keep angling the way you're going.
Missed it.
Okay, you're coming into the curve, so you need to turn the camper towards the right. So turn to your left.
Am I back to bar opening?
Pretty much. Turn a little more. Yeah.
Ain't stopping that little mud spot back there, so.
Oh yeah, you haven't reached it yet. Keep turning to your left to get there. Oh, you gotta have truck space up there. But yeah, the camper got to come to the right some more, so you got to turn to your left. Shalom, y'all, back again. So we got the camper moved and situated in a new location. We're my husband just moving the truck. So now we're trying to get it leveled. So once he parks, he'll get back over here and get it all leveled out and everything. So we had to cut some more trees down, and there's a few more areas we got to clear up, some brush and stuff like that, and make it a little bit more, I guess, leveled, you would say. The ground wise anyway. But yep, we got it over here.
Come on, everybody. We're back at you. A lot of work and positioning we had to do. Thought I had all the trees we needed out the way done, but it never works out how you plan. So, what were we talking about again?
Precautions on the land.
Right, precautionary measures on the land. The last one was off the land. Like I said at the start of this video a couple hours ago, we're bringing our little living quarters deeper into the
Area where we at.
the area, the hide space. Because of things going crazy, I mean, no need to leave it out there in the open area where we do the hunting, the game area. So, what is that? But get on with it. You want to be able to secure your family the best you can. Moving this here was one of those things I could do to secure us a little more, so we're more in hiding. And and I apologize. I'm tired, so my brain's all over the place right now.
Yes.
It really is. But you can have. We'll get to. Let's say the first thing you can do is a gate for parameters. That alone in itself is a good thing to have at the beginning and around your property as much as possible. That way, and have your signs up. That's not going to necessarily just stop people from trying to jump over, break in, and all that.
Your no trespassing signs.
Right. But it'll definitely get them to know, okay, stay away from this area. And it keeps you protected by the law. If there's some type of law still in place at that time, because they knew not to be on your land because they saw the signs. What else? Your animals. Have your animals. If your animals are in pens, which we love to have them in pens, especially more at night. Lock the pens. So if somebody decides they want to just sneak on your land, not do nothing crazy, but take some of your chickens or take your goats, whatever it is. Release their dogs so they can run away. Whatever that is. Any weaponry that you may have, don't just have them all in your home. They should be in other places, because you may have to flee from your home. You can't take all of your weapons with you, whether that's blades, whether that's firearms, whether that's shovels, sticks, little swords, whatever it is. Try to have things around your land. Even if you're not off grid, if try to have stuff in different places, maybe your vehicle, outside your backyard if you have one, stuff like that. What up, baby? Help me out. I swear my brain is going stupid right now. Help me out. Give me something. I ain't know I'm gonna have to do all this. Training. That's always going to be one that can be talked about at all times. Have training with your family, wives and children if you have children. You want to have training with them so they can know where to get to for paths. The paths are good to have on your land so that you can, if you have to just leave to come back later, or you have to just get away, you have paths. Like you see, we have all these woods. We're gonna start making more paths. We have a few, just so that you can, so that you can get away, and no one else should just know how to get down those. Don't have big clear paths like a truck can get down. Have a little trail that you or your family can know, and y'all work those trails so that you can be familiar with them, even if it's pitch black and you can't put on a phone light or a flashlight because that'll attract, someone who could be following you or, anything like that. What else?
One other thing that you can do, something that we're going to start doing, is like he was saying, have a plan, have a plan to, like, for emergency escapes, like if you had to just jump up at night and go. So there may be some nights you may have to get your family, in practice to be like, okay, we got to get up and go now, and everybody should be able to know where they need to be, what they need to grab, what they don't need to grab, and go where they need to go. So that's another good thing, I think. Like I said, that's something that we got to do also.
Escape route A,
Right.
B, and C. Yeah, excuse me, I'm trying to finish leveling off the mobile home. What else? As you hear our first line of security, they make a lot of noise. If you can train them, our next batch of puppies, we're going to train them to not be barkers, because that can give away your location. Because if you have a line of security like an animal, they can sniff out danger before you. What you don't want them to do is automatically start barking when they see something, like hound dogs do. That's for hunting. That's alerts you. That's different. Well, the same thing that it does to alert hunters for birds or where they found a fallen deer at, the same thing that your dog would do against
Intruders,
you.
yeah.
Right.
If someone comes
they
to try
see
to,
someone, they make a lot of
right.
noise. Some people are not going to be scared of dogs and run. They might shoot at your dog in you, or cut at them, whatever it is they got with them. Bug out vehicles for on the land. I don't see it feasible for you to have. Now we have a few cars. We don't see it feasible to take 3-4 vehicles. If something was to happen and we could flee in the vehicle, we don't need 3-4 of them. That's another reason why I love my Suburban. It has third row seats, and it can fit a lot of people. Even if you got to sit on top of each other, it has 3 rows. That one should plus have a big space in the back. You should have everything like bug out bags. Hey! Fit the seat lock. What y'all doing? Chill out. We trying to record. Y'all is wilding out. All right. So these on the first line of security, they're a little crazy, What I was saying. Sidetrack that quick.
You're talking about bug out
Right.
vehicles.
You should have a bug out bag in there, which will have, maybe, I ain't saying underwear, it's not too necessary if it goes down. Some first aid, some bottles of water, socks, gloves, things of that nature. Some pain medicine, Advil, stuff like that. That if we all talk about the tolerance and the natural, that's always great. But you got to get down the road and you have a banging migraine because you haven't eaten in like 2 days. You probably can't wait another 3 days to put an elixir together to make your headache go away, and your family needs you. take your little Advil or leave one or two little tablets, and you should be good. That way you can continue doing what you need to do for your family. Um, the children, I hold them accountable too for bug out bags. That little bag that they have for school, they can have that one that's regular for, you know, if you get there, your children go to school, they can have that. But they can also have their own little separate little bag set up for where you got to go. They know to put that bag on too. They can carry books every day for school. That means their little shoulders and their little backs and legs are already used to it. You can throw them some of their own socks and little juices, snacks, whatever, for their little bug out bag. They all grab their own, you know. Of course, the man should have about 2-3 bags on his back, and everybody else should have their little bags. What else? Give me some.
My mind is blank right now.
Oh, our bug out. My Suburban is our main bug out vehicle because it's 4x4. It's big. It's lifted. Mud tires. Got the big wheels on it, so it can handle handle the dirt. It can handle everything better.
Kind of all terrain.
Yeah, and it can
Or is
handle
it-
any terrain,
yeah.
and it's real good for the mud. Also have the same power inverters that you have for your solar systems. I have one in there also. I'm gonna put the 5,000 watt one in there. I got a 1,000 watt right now, but if you have to bug out and you got to get off in your woods, whatever you got to end up at, I can turn my truck on, make sure my alternator, make sure my battery's nice and charged. I can plug almost anything up into the front of there like a regular house, and up to 5,000 watts. So that's, say you have a little microwave, plug that up, little cake plate, cook on top of your hood, whatever, that thing, and I have a big heavy duty extended cord in the back of there already. I have almost everything to fix the vehicle, bug out, all that stuff already in that truck. It's always in there. So if anything was to happen, we can't take nothing. We're going to go grab us 2 chickens, something like that, some eggs, whatever like that, and we out. And we're going to make the dogs load up because we don't have any children on the land with us. It's just us. So our animals are coming, or at least our 3 dogs. And we'll leave. And if we can, maybe if it's not too raptured or too crazy, we'll come back to our land just to see. Who knows? Maybe it wasn't nothing as bad as we thought. Come back, our stuff can still be here. If not, we lost that land. We got to venture off. And if the world ever gets that bad, bug out's gonna be the one of your least worries. You got to worry about a whole lot more than just bugging out. That's about it. Oh, have water. You should definitely have water on your land because if you're not totally off grid and you're not used to catching water and stuff like that, it can be a problem. It can be a problem if, how to say it, you're not used to catching your water and you don't already have some from another source. That could be a problem with
Everything. Watering yourself, watering the animals.
right. I told you I'm tired. I'm going right now. We have 275-gallon totes, and we have like what seven or eight 55 gallons, all for water, and the animals have their own for their water that we catch for them, plus the creek like we spoke about. Food. You should have food in your land. I guess I should have probably went there first, but I went to the more dangerous things first because that's where my mind goes. You ain't got to worry about food if somebody trying to shoot at you. So my brain be on escapes and stuff first. But we also have food. You're supposed to have any food that you would normally need: rice, beans, stuff like that.
Non-perishable items.
Right. Of course, we have our garden, which like right now it's getting real cold. Surprisingly, we had like 2 or 3 frosts in a row, and the vegetables that we actually put in for fall, they haven't died. They're still producing, so that's good. So your garden is always good to have, but you're gonna need other things like other than just what's in your garden. Like I said, rice and stuff like that. We have our chickens, our protein, eggs. They slow down with their egg production because it's getting cold, but we have everything. We're trying to get more goats. Anybody out there, if you have goats and you're in somewhere in the North Carolina area, let us know. Hit us in the messages. 'Cause we're looking for more goats, cows. We're looking for that also, and we're also looking for a few horses and sheep. We just want to throw that out there because we want all that on our land. What else? Food, vehicles. Make sure your vehicles are always tuned up and ready for in case you have to go. If you might have the one beater that you don't care, you just drive to work at home. You don't really care about the maintenance, but that one that you know is gonna be the most reliable, which hopefully it's a truck if you have one, whether it's a bed truck or a SUV. Make sure it stays in like tip top. I pretty much done everything over on that truck, from the brakes, rear end, motor, transmission, everything. That truck is gonna get up and do whatever I need to do whether it wants to or not. Just like you've seen it kind of get stuck in the soft area back here, it'll tear the ground to pieces before it stops. Your little buddy always sitting around. That's I ain't lie, I'm tired, y'all, and I keep saying that because usually I don't just ramble kind of loosely like this, but I'm beat. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is, let me see this real quick. How do you turn this thing around? Nope. Do you have anything for everybody?
No,
You
I
sure?
don't have anything to say.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm tired, and she's been helping me all day, moving sticks, helping me get extra wood cut up, and I just want to get her beautiful face on here. I know y'all want to see me the whole time like that. She's always with me.
If I was there, they could hear my voice.
Right. Come on, you got something. Give something to the ladies.
We talked about everything.
Right. Get something for the ladies. I don't know. You might have something for the ladies.
Ladies, if you don't already, as far as sanitary napkins, you may want to put that in a bug out bag also. And if you don't purchase those, try to figure out a way to make your own, so that, I mean, it's not like it's a rocket science thing to do, to be able to make your own sanitary napkins. But yes, if you don't have some purchased from the store already, make your own. Put those in a bug out bag. I would say make sure I don't wear pants, so maybe like some
Evidence.
and that's I mean, some people, some women may, and to each his own. But anyway, if you don't,
The most I say don't,
I'll
though.
wear pantyhose, and that helps me out a lot, working out here in the woods. So I would say have some of those extra socks.
They're also good for things for like chiggers, ticks, and stuff like that. They can't latch on to you with that. And then she also has her, show them real quick, these steel toe rain boots. They're already high, plus then the stockings, and yeah.
Yeah. So also, what was I gonna say? In the cold months, make sure you are protecting your feet. So make sure you have socks to keep your feet warm, because if your feet are not warm and you're out trying to do stuff, like my husband was saying, if the world gets to that point, if it gets that bad to where drastic measures have to be taken, where you just have to leave your home like that, or you're forced out of your home, make sure you have something, especially if you're in the northern states. Make sure you have something that's going to keep your feet warm, and hands as well. But we're talking about on the land, so
Right. Well, I mean, it's good for on the land too, because you're in your land and it's cold.
yeah.
You're out here working, especially helping your head. You need that. Also, like a good pair of boots, comfy boots. Like even these boots right here, they're pretty comfortable. Also having a pair of because steel toe boots can get real heavy on you. So we also have some non-steel toe, very, very comfortable boots. I bought those both a pair. They're already in our bug out bags. They haven't been worn yet. Fresh and ready. At least like one or two pair of socks. Always give yourself about an extra half, room for your shoe. You wear 12, 12 and a half, so you can put on two pair of socks.
Right.
Same for the ladies, children. Trust me, it might flop around a little bit when you don't need two socks, but when it gets real cold, you're gonna wish you had the extra half space. No, I guess we're not gonna ramble on, too long. And again, I'm gonna apologize for my tiredness. Y'all actually got me as soon as we were done doing all this cutting, moving, trying to get this thing jacked up. Yeah, man. It's been about how many hours? About 3 hours since we first started and said we'll be back to y'all.
Yeah.
I know y'all can tell how the sun done moved from one part of the sky to the other now.
And it's only because of trying to it's been wet, so trying to get through the mud and the slipping and sliding on of the tires. But I mean, because we got the 4x4, he was able to get through and everything without tearing the ground up too much.
Right. In the mud tires.
Right. And then having to stop and cut some more trees and stuff down. We thought we had all the trees pretty much out the way, but we realized they were not all out the way.
Right.
So, yep.
All right. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see us, but that is it.
Yep.
Shalom, everybody.
Shalom.